Hi everyone, in the previous video, we spoke about the tab general settings of our software Pick and Place Easy. Today, we are going to present the tab components and feeders. Last time, we entered all the settings for the placement of our Mezzo docking connector board. As you can see, this makes the tab components and feeders accessible. This tab allows the user to define the components to be placed on each board layer, following a given pass sequence. The table includes several columns: mounting pass, designator, part number, comment, footprint, feeder type, feeder number, no mount, feeder orientation, feeder side and status. Let's review each parameter deeper. The mounting pass can be selected through the dedicated combo box. The software assigns a dedicated color to the selected pass: black for the first one, red for the second one, and so on. At the very beginning, we only have one pass. The text box reminds here the information: 1 active mounting pass on layer 0 available. The number after the colon shows the total amount of passes. Hitting the command button Add Mounting Pass makes a new pass available but not yet assigned. You notice that if I click on the button Add Mounting Pass again, the action is not taken into account because no component has been affected on the second available pass. The software reminds it with the warning: cannot add another mounting pass. Last one unused. Hitting the button Delete Last Mounting Pass deletes, after validation with the key Y, the last mounting pass. In that case, the components that were assigned to this mounting pass are then automatically assigned to the first one. The component designator is the designator defined in Altium Designer. It is a read-only field. It can't be modified. The component part number is the part number defined in Altium Designer. It is also a read-only field. The component comment is the comment defined in Altium Designer. It is also a read-only field. The component footprint is the footprint defined in Altium Designer. It is also a read-only field. The component feeder type is entered through the dedicated combo box. You can select bulk feeder, flexible feeder, or tape feeder. The next column labeled No Mount Number can be left empty for components you don't want to populate on the board. You can also enter the feeder number matching with your feeder type selection. The Neoden user manual reminds the feeder number ranges: 81 to 99 for bulk feeder, 53 to 80 for flexible feeder, 1 to 52 for tape feeder. A wrong entry triggers an error message. The feeder orientation is entered through the dedicated combo box. You can select horizontal or vertical. The selected orientation has to match with the selected feeder type. Bulk feeder can be horizontal or vertical. Flexible feeder can be horizontal or vertical. Tape feeder is always horizontal. The feeder side is entered through the dedicated combo box. You can select NC, left or right. The selected side has to match with the selected feeder type. Bulk feeder is always NC. Flexible feeder is always NC. Tape feeder can be on left or right side. The status shows potential warnings or errors. A green status shows no error in the setting phase. An orange status shows warnings. At present time of development, the only implemented warning is about the missing component dimensions. We strongly recommend to have all components documented with length, width and height in Altium Designer in order to benefit from an appropriate recognition for the component. A red status shows errors making the process hazardous. Such errors are mainly bound to incompatible information with selected feeder type. On the bottom right-hand corner of the tab, we have the navigation buttons allowing to access any page as quickly as possible. We introduced the button Middle Page in order to access right away the page in the middle of the document. This is really an interesting feature when dealing with large bills of materials. The text box here reminds the current page, the total number of pages and the total number of components on the selected layer. You can select the other layer, if not empty, through this combo box here. Well, we are done with the full presentation of the tab components and feeders. I hope you enjoyed it, and please use the comments below to ask questions if any. Feel free to click on the thumb up if you like this video. You can also subscribe if you don't want to miss any video from our channel ADiS Music GmbH. In the next video we'll present how to generate the output file for the Neoden YY1 machine. Thanks again for your time and see you soon.